Hello, hello, hello. I was just sitting here waiting, and I don't know, something made me look over at the time, and I'm like, it is 7 o'clock. Somehow I sat here for half an hour and lost the time. Not surprised. So just putting my phone on do not disturb, not that it works for my child. I don't know. Yesterday, two different times doing two different videos. She's not supposed to be able to get through, and she gets through. I don't know. I don't know. It's very frustrating. But how are you all tonight? Happy Tuesday Tarot, and I'm looking forward to it. We're just going to use a traditional tarot deck based on the Rider-Waite Tarot. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. I'm well. I hope you're all well. So if you didn't get to check it out, I did drop the Lionsgate video yesterday. It was really, really interesting. Very, very a lot of different things came through, but it was all very illuminating, which I wish I'd had these flowers. I used the roses in that video. And after I got done with the video, I'm like, I should have had the sunflowers in the video because the sunflowers represent the sun, which represent light, which is the illumination. So, oh well. Oh well. But so thank you, Jess, for these beautiful flowers. She actually dropped them off last week. And they're still going strong. And so hello. Yeah, so Cynthia said, Maria. You can't see her comment. It is in the comments. So she said, good evening. Have you been avoiding breathing the unhealthy air outside? I hope it passes soon. I agree, Maria. So in our area, we're having bad air conditions. I don't know if there's fires in Canada that are coming down. I'm not really sure what's going on. But my flower bed this afternoon when I got home and I was walking by it, I was like, oh my gosh. So I went out there and I did get it. I did get some water to it, but it just made me think that like my flower bed is being hampered by this air quality. So I'm just praying that it goes away because I want my flowers back. They were doing so well, and now they just look pretty pitiful, if you want to know the truth. I was really feeling bad about it. So hello, everyone. Hello. I feel like we were just together. I did Thursday night, right? We were together Thursday night. Yeah. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. All right, so I am going to start up here. So thank you everyone on YouTube for the likes, the subscribes, and the shares. Thank you on Facebook for the likes. Definitely head over to my group, Guidance 311 on Facebook, if you want a group of like-minded people and all kinds of support in there. And yeah, let's get this party started. How does that sound? All right, so Jacinia. Also, thank you for the stars. Thank you for just all the support in all the ways. All right, Jacinia. There it is. So the Eight of Cups, walking away, letting go. It's time. It's time. So whatever the question you've been asking yourself is, should I stay? Should I go? I feel like this is validation that even though staying might be the easier choice, it's the comfortable choice. It's not going to get you what you want. So I really, truly feel that this is about you allowing yourself to choose what is right for you, not what's right for anybody else. And they may not agree with your choice. They might not understand where it's coming from, and they might be afraid for you. But you know deep down that it's time to make a change. And whatever's not working, whatever you've been fighting for, that it just didn't happen. And, sometimes when we're fighting for something, especially in a relationship, and we're the only one fighting, it's not going to work, right? So it's not that you are losing. I feel like the walking away is actually empowering yourself to go in the direction that's right for you. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, Maria. Yeah, it feels like you're struggling with lack of control and change. So the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're really struggling right now with where things are, where things are going, where they're not going. Change is the only constant. And when you have done something for decades and it's no longer your normal, that you have to find a new normal. And so wherever you're struggling right now, it's okay. It's okay. So what you need to do is just be kind to yourself and really understand that you're just learning a new normal, and give yourself the space and the grace. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Deborah. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you're welcome, Jasenia. Deborah. Feels like you're struggling in your root chakra, lack of safety and stability, lack of stable foundation, family finances. It really feels like things have just not been working out in the way that you wanted them to. And what I would say is you're probably not going to feel a whole lot of change in this energy in the next week or so. But by the end of the month, I feel like you'll be in a much better situation, feeling more safe and stable. Okay. 12 things you're grateful for 21 days straight. All right. So gratitude journal it. It's going to help you to really get back into the flow of manifesting and also feeling like things are working out in the way that you want them to. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, awesome. Awesome, ladies. All right, Miss Jessica. And this is Miss Jessica who hand delivered me my flowers. So thank you so much. I hope you're doing well, honey. I hope you're doing well. I like this for you. This is the Five of Wands in reverse. So compromise, end of conflict, reaching agreements. Yeah, things are moving into a better direction. Things are moving into a better direction. So keep doing what you can do to keep that better direction going. Keep keeping yourself organized and making those lists, and just giving yourself the space and the grace that if things don't get done in some kind of time frame you're setting, or the way that you think it should, I feel like this card is letting you know, like, it's okay. Like things are gonna fall into line. So allow yourself the space and the grace. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Tracy. Hello. Oh, awesome, Jess. Oh, Tracy, your cards. The Magician. Creativity, action, power, manifestation, magic. Directing your will. Yeah. Sometimes when things aren't going our way, it's like we're not recognizing that we're not setting the intention, that maybe we're worrying too much, and the worry energy is impeding things falling into our experience. So that's what I'm feeling for you, honey. This Magician card is kind of saying, like, you're the magician in your own life, but are you dipping into the magic, or are you letting the obstacles and challenges, the blockages through the worry and the fear get in the way, right? So this is about getting back into your power. This is about getting back into being able to co-create your reality with your higher power, with your higher self, setting the intention and having the expectation that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Cynthia. How are you? Oh, remember, guys, I didn't really do an opening. So remember, guys, if a message resonates, the message is also for you. All right. So, Queen of Swords, Miss Cynthia, I almost feel like I've pulled this for you recently, the Queen of Swords or something similar. So, keen insight, fair judgment, right decisions. Now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and needs. Yeah, and I feel like this is, again, talking to the universe, setting the intention. But I also feel like this clarity that's coming in is also about spirit kind of bringing you clarity about some answers to some questions you've been asking, right? Surrounding purpose, surrounding mission. But I feel like this Queen of Swords is also making me feel like you have also been able to kind of cut through and get clarity on relationships and people around you, that's helped you to kind of like evolve and move on. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, you're welcome, Trace. Thanks, Steph. They were dropped off by a very dear client, Jessica, who is on the who's here with us for my birthday last week. So, how are you? I hope things are well with you. Oh, and it feels like they're good. The Empress, growing, continued growth, status, beautiful home. Yeah, you're creating. You're creating. Keep creating. Your abundance, your growth, your potential, your home. Nurturing yourself, loving yourself, nurturing your family. But really working towards what it is you want, creating what you want, right? And I don't mean like materialistically, like, buying things. This is more about creating your desires, creating your most comfortable home life, creating your most beneficial work life, right? Balancing your life. Balancing your life. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Jesse. Hello. Wonderful stuff. Oh, awesome, Cynthia. I'm so glad. Hi, Jesse. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Yeah, I was feeling this heavy. You're overburdened. I was feeling that energy, honestly. I really was feeling vulnerable. Look at that. Yeah. You're feeling vulnerable. You're feeling like things aren't working out. Things are really hard. It's been an uphill battle. You're ready for the grace and the ease. It's not here yet. But what I'm going to say is by the end of the month, we're going to be able to turn these cards around where you are feeling strong and you are feeling like your burdens are behind you or you've got them taken care of. Okay. So right now, while you're kind of feeling like you're going through it, I'm going to say the same thing that I just said, that fastest, easiest, most beneficial way to manifest when you're in a dire situation is 12 things every day you're grateful for, 21 days. Write them down in your gratitude journal. And they're not big things, they're little things. They're everyday things, I'm grateful my clothes are clean today. I'm grateful my coffee was hot today. I'm grateful the sun was shining today. I'm grateful it rained today. I'm grateful I had a good book to read today. I'm grateful that nobody needed me today, right? Whatever it is. But 12 things every day for 21 days you're grateful for. All right. That you will change your life in 3 weeks. All right. So by the end of this month, things will look very different. You're not alone. You're going to be okay. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Hope. How are you? I hope you're well. Oh, you also got the Empress. Continue to healing, continue to nurture. But I feel like you're in a time and space of synthesizing the past to the present, synthesizing the lessons from the past into the present. That right now you may be being triggered, that feel very much like things from the past kind of rising up within you, or even coming into your experience, right? People acting the same way, or maybe some people showing up that haven't shown up in a while. However, this is manifesting for you. This is all about you kind of looking at things from that a very objective lens of what is this bringing me? Not the person, not the problem, but what's the wisdom this is bringing me, right? That's what I feel like Spirit is trying to give you in this time right now, is kind of that aha moment that kind of shows you like, oh, this is coming back up because this is what I've learned, or this is the wisdom that it has brought me. And I need to remember that, to use that as I move forward. Okay. So anything that's kind of coming up right now that's like an obstacle or a challenge, or you're like, I can't believe this is showing up again. It's okay. Because it's not coming in to disrupt your life. It's coming in to kind of allow you to move through it very gracefully, but really come into the, oh, this is why this is showing up, right? Because I keep making this decision and I know that I should be making that decision, or I feel this way about it, but really I'm kind of done feeling that way. I don't want to feel that way anymore. So there's something here where you're coming into this like knowingness, and it may take a minute to reflect on it, but not to get upset or feel like you're backtracking in any way. So I hope that resonated. I know that was kind of a roundabout, convoluted, but I think the gist of it's in there. So thank you for being here. Hello, Mariana. How are you? Hello, everyone. Yes, Deborah, we've got the power, that's for sure. Hello, Miss Jacqueline. Mariana, peaceful resolution, surrendering ego, moving on. Look at that. Look at that. Surrendering ego, that ego of the fight or flight. I'm right, you're wrong. Let it go. Doesn't matter. It's time to move on. Surrendering is not surrendering is leaning into the faith that everything is working out, because it is. You just don't know how and you don't know when. And that's the surrendering. That's the faith piece. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to know, like, you are coming into a peaceful resolution. Just ease into it. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Joe. Hello, hello, hello. You're welcome. Wow. Okay. We're just going to do a little bit of a shuffle here because they just literally went almost flying onto the floor. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. Unfortunately, the comments on YouTube will not be there, but I see your comments here from YouTube. And also, I don't see the stars from Facebook on here until I get off. So just want to thank everybody for the comments, the stars, all the things I'm not seeing right now, and for everybody just being here tonight. I'm just very overwhelmed, very, very thankful for all of you. All right, Joe. There's no more denying the truth. There's no more denying the truth. You can feel when things are off. You can feel when things are not what you would want them to be. You can feel when there's lying by omission going on. And I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying it's really time to let go of the past, to anything that is coming up. And that I feel like it's shadow. I feel like what's coming up for you is shadow. It's another layer of your shadow. And it's not fun and it's not what you want, but clearing it, healing it, and clearing it is going to be the most beneficial thing you can do in this energy, because we are in the A8 portal and we are in Mercury retrograde. And if you did not check out my Lionsgate video on my YouTube channel at Guidance 311, I would highly recommend you to do that, because I feel like these cards are clearly indicating to me that these energies and this portal is bringing up something kind of massive. I'm hearing, I was going to say big, and they said the word massive. So you're going through it. And I see that here. You're really going through it. And I just don't want you to feel like you're alone. I don't want you to feel like there's no support. And if you need to kind of get help in understanding what it is you're going through or how to get through it, take a look at that video. I think there'll be a lot there that will help you. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So Debbie, go to in the search bar on YouTube and do the @ Guidance 311. I'm actually going to drop the link right here in the comments for everyone for my YouTube channel. For those of you on Facebook that are not there, there. That way, Debbie, you can go and check that video out at your leisure. All right, let's see what we got from Miss Debbie. Oh, okay, that one really wanted to come out. So the energy I'm getting, honey, is discouragement or broken heart, let down, maybe even a little bit of feeling abandoned. I'm feeling and hearing, forgive yourself, forgive them. Forgiveness isn't letting anybody off the hook, but it's really letting you off the hook. I feel like it's time. It's time to say, I'm kind of over this. I'm kind of done feeling this way. I'm done feeling let down. I'm done feeling left behind. I'm done feeling betrayed and abandoned. Because I feel like Spirit has beautiful energy that they're wanting to drop into your experience, but it's like you've kind of blocked it by holding on to this very tightly held, you did me dirty. And unfortunately, you're blocking your blessings. So I know it stinks, not the word I was going to use, but I'm trying to keep it family friendly. And I get it. It does stink, but you holding on to it is only keeping you down. It's not affecting them. Your anger, your bitterness, your whatever you're feeling is not affecting them. It's only hampering you. And Spirit really wants you to open the floodgates of your energy through allowing yourself to love yourself so much that you just forgive the whole kit and caboodle so that you can move on and you can experience the love and the happiness that you deserve from yourself and from others. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Oh, okay. Your cards literally. Oh, yeah, cards. I thought there was more than one there. Wow, they are very nice cards. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. That was very nice of you. Oh, I didn't want to show that one first. Yes, I did want to show this one first. Okay, so fatigue, ongoing battle, like feeling like you can't get over it. And the card that came out with it is victory. So whatever you're going through, it's okay. It's going to be okay. You are going to get through it. So I feel like whatever this is has to do with like a short-term situation, not a long-term situation. So it feels like even though it's struggle and it feels like it's not your own fault. Like I feel like this is something that maybe has happened to you, or I definitely feel like somebody else is impacting your situation. And just know that that will end. That will end, and that you will get back to victory and overcoming the obstacles and success. Your hard work is going to pay off. Yeah. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. All right. Miss Tammy Hill. Oh, wonderful, Debbie. Wonderful. So that was your validation, honey. That was your validation. I love that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Oh, thanks, Darlene. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go, Miss Tammy. Well, I got to have a card to go with that. Well, that makes me happier. Okay. It feels like there's a situation in your life that you've kind of lost perspective on. It feels like it's been overwhelming. It's been very challenging. I feel like it does. There's somebody else involved, and we can only control ourselves. We can't control anybody else. And I feel like that's really been weighing on you. That there's certain parts of the situation that it's almost like you just have to deal with it because it's their stuff, and it's kind of in your way. But I just want you to know that you're going to overcome it. But it's going to be through self-control and self-discipline. So things are going to move in a positive direction, but you have to control. Again, we can't control anybody else. We can only control ourselves. And if you control yourself, things will get better. So it just feels like, not reacting, just letting them be. Even if it's, you don't agree with it, it's not what you want for them. Sometimes people have to bump their nose before they learn. And even though You have the wisdom and you have the experience. Yeah, I feel like the only way for you to really resolve this is let it play out, honey. I'm so sorry, but it will be okay. It may take a minute to get there, but it will be okay. So thank you for being here. I hope that resonated. Hi, Karen. How are you? So sorry about your dog, honey. If we could all send maybe some healing energy to Karen and her family for their dog that is not doing well, probably isn't going to do well. Okay, Karen. Yeah, yeah, I think that's just clearly someone you've been dealing with, and that, that is what it is. So let's see what else Spirit wants to say for you. Yeah, I think these are just validating your frustration. I think these are just validating the situation as a whole. Okay, Spirit outcome. Oh, look at that. There's your outcome, a new beginning. Yeah. An upsurge of new feelings, heart opening. Yeah. So it's going to be okay. I know it's not where you want to be. I know it's really sad. I know it's, it's a loss. It's grief, right? But not to have supportive people around you kind of helping you through it is kind of makes it doubly hard. So just know that Spirit is letting you know that they have your back. We have your back. Sending you lots of love and light. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. All right. Hello, Aileen. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The High Priestess. I'm not surprised to see this card because I feel like it very much is in alignment with your energy. Very intuitive, very inner knowing, very spiritual insight. Yeah, and I also feel like this is validation that you are continuing to receive the downloads. You're continuing to develop your relationship with your spirit guides, with your esoteric knowledge. And so what I would say is, whatever question you may have come here tonight with, the answer is yes, but to keep learning, keep developing, and really trusting and acting on the intuition and the intuitive downloads. That's the hardest part, and that's what takes the most practice. And so what I would say is keep practicing. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Jen. I feel like it's been a minute since I've pulled a card for you. I hope you're doing well. So guys, I still have the birthday special going on until the 31st of this month. So if you're someone that really does need some support, we do have the Empower Energy session, which is integrated energy therapy, Reiki, color therapy, just whatever I feel like you need in the session, whether it's in person or virtual. But until the 31st, it's still 15% off with the birthday code or birthday 15. And so that is still in effect. So if you're really someone that has been needing some spiritual support, energetic support, shadow work support, inner child healing support, really want to raise your vibrational frequency to be able to get into connection with your spirit guides, it's what we do here. All right, new beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, happiness, joy, conception, fertility, pregnancy, celebration, socializing, an upsurge of new feelings, heart opening. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Look at that, Jen. Yeah, heart opening. I feel like you're such a giver, but I feel like this is really kind of validating that you're coming into this new beginning of receiving. All right. So I feel like whatever your relationships are, they're going to be becoming deeper. Okay. As you allow more of the love in. So things are expanding in your emotional body. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. Lots of prayers for Jen, please, as she goes into surgery next month. Oh, wonderful, Jen. She said it started already. Yay. You're welcome. Hello, Miss Jacqueline. How are you? Thank you for being here. Let's see what Spirit has for you tonight. Woohoo! Oh, I love this. Moving forward. Moving forward. Look at that. Accepting help. So I feel like networking, I feel like maybe asking for help as well as accepting help, but it is time to move forward. It is time to go for it. And I feel like this this is whatever is in your heart that you have been maybe keep hidden. Some desire. But it's time to move forward. And I feel like that's what these energies are kind of helping you do. This portal, helping you to really step into the fullness of who you came here to be. Maybe being more seen. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Catherine. How are you? Happy birthday. I think I saw that. I think you put that. Yeah, my birthday was yesterday. Yes, happy birthday. Welcome, my fellow Leo. My sister's an August Leo as well. I'm a July Leo. So I hope you had a nice birthday. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's see what we got from Miss Catherine. Oh. Moving on, calm after the storm. Yeah, I feel like things have I'm getting the word chaotic. Things have been chaotic. So I feel like you're moving out of that energy of the chaos. Yeah, it's time for a new horizon. And I'm hearing it's okay to hope. I feel like maybe you've had lack of hope, but your vision is clearing is coming. Something here about vision, a vision, your vision. But you're moving forward. It's time to move forward. It's time to let go and move forward. Let go of the chaos and anybody creating the chaos. It's time for you to really love yourself and work on you and love you. And sometimes that's hard for us. We know how to love other people. We know how to be there for other people, but not ourselves. And so what I would say is give to yourself as you would give to someone else because you deserve it and it's time. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, awesome, Jacqueline. I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. All right, Miss Johanna. Let's see what Spirit has for you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, yours literally fell out. Not going to lie. Got a little scared when I saw this. But what I'm getting is that, yes, things are toppling over or falling down, but it's your paradigms. It's the old paradigms around you. So I feel like this is a good thing for you, that the old story is no longer relevant. Just a real shift in past paradigm stories, the stories that played out in your life, but also the stories that you were telling yourself. So I feel like as much as you see the Tower card and you go, which I did for you until I tuned into it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is a good thing, that you really are coming into a more full expression of that inner Joanna, that morning star that was eclipsed and shadowed. And now she gets to shine. She gets to be enjoyed. She gets to be seen. She gets to be shared. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, wonderful, Catherine. You're welcome. Hello, Cecilia. Hello. How are you? I hope you're well. The last time I looked at the clock, I was 7 minutes in. Now I'm 43 minutes in. It's awesome. You guys are great. Thank you for being here. This week, I will not be available on Thursday, and my calendar is closed for tomorrow. But if you really want me tomorrow, just DM me because I can open my calendar up. I normally take Wednesdays off because I get the grandbaby, but we switched days this week, so I will have her on Thursday. So, yeah, just DM me if you need me. Okay. You got 3 cards. And so I'm kind of looking at them and trying to tune in because nothing's really jumping out. Well, I say that, but I'm not being completely honest. Something is jumping out or did jump out. I feel like you're being oh gosh. Okay, I feel like you're being manipulated by someone. I mean, I'm just going to put it out here. I feel like you're being manipulated by someone. I feel like they're not pulling their weight. I feel like maybe they're playing the victim. I feel like you're kind of over it. I do feel like this is someone else and not you. I feel like they think they bring more to the table than they actually do. I feel like they have a big ego. I think I'm picking up. And it's like, no matter what you do, it's not good enough. And they don't take responsibility for their actions, so they foist it onto you. It's got to be your fault, right? And I feel like all you really want is to have happiness, which is what we all want, but happiness in relationship. And I feel like you will have it. You will have it, but it's going to be on the other side of this situation. So it feels like there may be something either you're struggling with from an old situation. And again, we're in the Mercury retrograde, so this might be feelings that are arising from you from an ex, an old story, an old hurt kind of resurfacing. Or this could be a current relationship that you're in and things haven't really worked out the way you thought they wanted to. Either way, however this is playing out in your life, I want you to know on the other side of it, you will have safety and stability. You will have a happy home life. You will have the family that you want to have. But it just feels like whoever this is, past or present, that is just a little broken. It's not it's not for you to fix. It's not for you to fix. You can't fix. You can't fix. So if you've been trying to fix it, I feel like this is your validation that they have to fix it. They have to fix it. Yeah, they have to fix it. The other thing I'm getting, and then I'm looking at the bottom of the deck here. And I also feel like if this is something to do with work or, again, home life, safety, stability, family finances, things are gonna show up. Things are gonna get better. But again, it's on the other side of you kind of making the choices and decisions that are right for you and not right for anybody else. If you're single, I feel like you've got somebody coming in too. If you're not single and you're not in a great relationship, I just want you to know, like, there will be somebody coming in. Cecilia, take this how this resonates, man. I feel like I could continue to dig into this because I feel like there's a little bit here. But yeah, take that how that resonates. I hope that does. Thank you so much. So in the comments, I'm going to drop a link and the coupon code for the Empower Energy session for anybody who's interested. So the link is actually going to take you to the page that explains what IET is. And then the coupon code you can use if you do plan on going through and booking a session. The Empower Energy session, single session, is 15% off until August 31st. This does not include any of the packages. It is just the individual session. So if you're someone that maybe has wanted to try AT, this would be the time to do it. If you're someone that's maybe been wanting another session, or this would be the way to do it. So whether it's a first session or a next session, maybe you need a maintenance session. Maybe it's been a while and you just want to be in that angelic energy. Definitely, I would love to do that. Again, virtual or in person. So definitely check out that page. It painlessly identifies and releases your deeply suppressed feelings and your core cellular memories. Clears any energy blockages that limit your health, life purpose, prosperity, and creativity. It empowers you to experience fulfilling, loving relationships in all areas of your life. Helps you to discover and live your soul's mission in life. Provides gentle yet powerful support for survivors of childhood trauma such as physical and sexual abuse, alcoholic and dysfunctional parents. Supports your self-healing at all levels, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, and increases your connection to your angels and helps you work with them in your life. So this really is kind of the one-stop shop for those of you in these energies of Mercury retrograde, Lionsgate. And then I know we also have Uranus and Saturn doing some stuff. I'm not an astrologer. I just know right now the energies are a lot. So if you're really feeling like you've got some stuff coming up that is very shadow, that's very inner child, or you're just feeling the energies and you need the energies balanced so that you can get into connection with your own spirit guides, whatever you're looking for, those 9 healing angels, they're going to do all the heavy lifting. I'm just going to do the channeling. And partnering together, it helps you to be able to get into living your lighter, happier, more productive, more able to manifest life. And we're all here to have joy. We're all here to have happiness. We're all here to have partnership. We're all here to live in grace and ease. And it doesn't feel like that when you're weighed down and bogged down by all those lower energies, that emotional trauma, that physical trauma, that mental trauma, and that energetic trauma. Or you were programmed with stories that you tell yourselves that are very negative. All that negative self-talk, that is impacting your ability to manifest the life that you want. And so IET can absolutely help you. I believe it. I know it. I've experienced it. And if you don't believe me, that's okay. Go to my website and check out all the testimonials. Vicky, nice flowers, Melissa. Do you have a garden? No, these were for my birthday. So my birthday was last week, and these were actually a client, Miss Jessica, who's here tonight, showed up at my door and dropped them off to me. So years ago, I actually held classes and sessions right here in my home. So she knew where I lived. So she popped in, and she wasn't the only client that popped in. I had another client. So it was a nice birthday. Nice, loved reconnecting, in person with people. So it was really, really lovely. So thank you. Thank you, Vicky. Oh, you're welcome, Cecilia. All right. Hello, DM. Hello. Welcome. So the birthday 15 promo code will expire on August 31st. And there's no limit to it. So if you wanted to do a session at the beginning of the month and then have another one at the end of the month, you could use that coupon code twice. Just a little thought for those of you who maybe are just so ready to I know when I was ready, I was ready to dive in. Like I was just ready to be healed. I was ready to be healed. I was ready. I was going to say something that's not family friendly. I was just ready. You know, when you've been carrying stuff for decades, the negative self-talk and the anger and the resentment and the abandonment, the threat, the woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know, the heaviness in your heart from the heartbreak, from the shame. So DM, welcome. You got 4. And I like the way it's going. Holy cow, this is awesome. Okay, so bear with me because it's you're going on a journey, my girl. You're going on a journey. So you got the death card, right? So spiritual transformation, new beginnings, letting go, endings, change, transition, sudden unexpected upheavals, release, cleansing, purging, revitalization, stripping away the worthless matter, liberation through purging, basically. But this is what I love this. So this is what maybe you have been going through for a while, or you have gone through it already. But a real walking away from, ending, huge transition, just revitalization in some area of your life. Okay, because mentally you were going through it, and now it's time to come out of the isolation, out of the purgatory, I'm hearing. So it feels like whatever this transition was, it was transitioning you out of isolation in some way, whether it was emotional isolation or mental isolation or physical isolation. But it just feels like you're on this road of like now rediscovery, and you're moving away from hardship. You're moving away from the hard stuff. You're moving away from, you're transitioning out of being alone, not having enough, lack in whatever way that this is manifested for you, right? Lack of money, lack of love, lack of friendship, lack of support, lack of resource, whatever it was, lack of opportunity, right? So this is kind of where you were, and now you're like transitioning out of it. And maybe this is, and I feel like you've been on this journey. So maybe this is something that's been, 3 years in the making, or, since January of this year. I just feel like this has been a minute, right? This isn't been a month. This has been a minute. But it's because it's now time. Look at that. For the truth and the clarity to come through the wisdom that all of that brought you into this new beginning of really being able to now be in a more safe and stable environment where truth prevails. And it's almost like you just get to shed the darkness, shed the heaviness, shed the loneliness, shed the lack. And move forward. Yeah, this is your breakthrough. This new beginning is your breakthrough. I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hey, Lisa. How are you? Oh, you're welcome, DM. You're welcome. Hello, Leon. Welcome. Next Monday night, I will be in the Ruckus Room with Miss Chrissy. We will be taking live calls. So if you're someone that does want to connect with a crossed over loved one, I don't do that on Tuesday Tarot, but we do it in the Ruckus Room. So you can always give us a call. If you want more information on that, just head over to my Facebook page. All the information on the Ruckus Room is there. You just have to maybe scroll down a bit. Yeah, I like this, Lisa. Partnership, compatibility, mutual respect, trust. Yeah, whatever the partnership is, it's going to be a positive partnership. So if this is love or I do feel like it's a relationship. I don't feel like it's business. I could be wrong, but it just feels like, and it might not even be romantic partnership. It could be a, I don't know. It just feels like maybe if you're married or if you've been in a long-term relationship, it just feels like maybe it's going to the next level or it just gets easier. There's some kind of real coming together, some compatibility. It feels like maybe you've just overcame a huge obstacle or challenge within the relationship. Wisdom feels like it's prevailing, and I feel like it's allowing the relationship to join together more closely, more in alignment, more emotionally, like connected on the mental and emotional level. Oh my gosh. If you have time, would you do a love read? I didn't even read that. I didn't even read that part. Well, Spirit knew you wanted a love reading because they brought you one. So if you're single, then what I would say is it feels like that's the energy that's coming in for you for new love. I guess I'm going to leave it there. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. All right, guys, our hour is up. If you want a personal reading, head over to my website. You can get a 30-minute or a 60-minute virtual or in person. They can be intuition, they can be medium, they can be honestly whatever you need for that 30 or 60 minutes. So that's all on my website, as well as the Empower Energy session that's 15% off. And then if you're someone that's really ready to dive deep, I've got packages for the Empower Energy sessions, 3 and 6 months, I believe. And then also the spiritual life coaching, which is monthly, or a package, 6 months. You can work with me and we do 9 sessions in the 6 months. So that's someone who's really ready to do the work. So that's all on my website, melissaalwatkins.com. So guys, have a beautiful rest of your night. Thank you for being here as always. Just sending you so much love and so many blessings. And I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you.